Hello, guys. Hello, YouTube. How are you? Hey, Stelly Ruru is here. Can you tell Daddy to reduce the TV? What's going on? Good night. Please tell him to reduce the TV. Good evening. Yeah, it's been a minute, Stelly Ruru. How are you? Hi, everybody. Why are you going to sleep now?
Huh?
Why are you going to sleep now?
I just said that is violence.
It's violence. Okay, good night. Hey, good evening, everybody. Good evening. Thank you. Stella says I look beautiful. Thank you. Queen J, I told Stella that you were looking for her. Sleated. Hi, nice to see you. Yes, so good evening, King J. How you fine? Where are you guys watching from? Hi, YouTube. Of course, see, I remember me. I know everybody that is my regular um people that are my regulars on Instagram. Maybe not on YouTube because on YouTube, except the comment, you won't see their names. Yeah. So how are you guys? How's your week been? Tell me where you're watching from. Where are you watching from? Hi YouTube. Who is on YouTube? Please let me know. Please chat in the comment section. Tell me where you're watching from. Hi Instagram. Hi everybody. Hello, 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 hello. Today I want to talk about how to build an ecosystem that doesn't depend on daily hustle. Because a lot of us that sell, especially on Instagram, you know how we do it, daily hustle. Yeah, Stella is watching from Abuja. Slated is watching from Abuja. Thank you, Slated, for joining. It's been a while. I think I saw you briefly last week too, but it's been a while before then. Hi, Emerald. How you doing? Thank you. Thank you guys for joining. Thank you so much. So, how do you build an ecosystem that doesn't depend on daily hustle? So, Ofere Esther, good evening on YouTube. Thank you for joining. How are you? How have you been? Stella says, I love this topic. That's good. That's good. That's good. Okay, so first of all, guys, we just finished our Money Magnet Masterclass last week Saturday. It was explosive. It was mind blowing. It was such a mind blowing class. What's her name was there? King J was there, and she can testify that it was mind blowing. So the recording is available for sale. If you're interested, it's a 6 hour program. In fact, I think it's more than 6 hours, almost 7 hours program, facilitated by me and Stephanie Obi. And we talked about money, your money trauma, how your upbringing affects your money making, why you have not been making money, how do you start making more money, you understand all of that. Yeah, Kinje says it was transformative. Thank you. So the recording is available is for 100,000 naira or $72. 100,000 or $72. So okay, Esther is from Abuja. Oh my goodness. Looks like I'm having Abuja people, showing up in my live video. Abuja, I see you people. Yes, Steve says it was mind blowing. Absolutely. Last week Saturday was phenomenal. It was phenomenal. I kid you not, it was. So if you want to get the recording, it's available for 100,000 naira or $72. All right, so you can get the recording, and your mind will be blown. Yes. And also, the Money Magnet Bootcamp is coming. It's happening in Lagos for 4 days. I cannot wait. It's for 4 days. So it's Stephanie and I also. I will be teaching you, or not even teaching, I will be helping you unlearn your money traumas. I'll be performing some therapy sessions on you as regards money trauma. I will be helping you do some future pacing, how to align your mind subconsciously with money making, how to attract money without hustle. And Stephanie will be teaching you how to how to create different streams of income from one knowledge. And she's going to help you create your framework. She's going to help you create your course in the class on that day, and you will host it. You start selling on that day. So, like, I can't wait. So that one is happening from August 7th to 10th in Lagos, but you can join from anywhere. So it's hybrid. If you're in Lagos, you can come to Lagos, or you can watch online for those 4 days. And it's 3.5 million naira. Or I think that's $2,000. I can't remember. $2,000 something. Guys, please bail me out. Rescue me. 2000, is it 2001 to $5? I can't remember. I always forget the dollar price, because it's naira I spend. That's why. Okay, so let's get into today's conversation proper. So, how do you build an ecosystem that doesn't depend on daily hustle? A lot of us are used to, those kind of people that it's 2,500. Thank you. See, King J already even knows the price more than me, the seller. Oh, thank you, my darling. Thank you so much. Thanks a lot. So it's $2,500 or 3.5 million. Okay, so you know how a lot of those traders on offline, like, I remember when they say there's curfew or there's COVID or something happens and we can't go out, people will start protesting, because a lot of people, especially Lagosians, depend on daily sales. Daily sales. So some people, if they don't make money in one day, if they don't post on Instagram in one day, if they don't come out in one day, they can't make money. And that's hustle. You're going to get tired as time goes on. You can't continue that way. You're going to, you're going to get tired. If you stop showing up today, will your money stop? If you stop showing up and then your money stops, then it means that you are tied to daily hustle. That's not a good way to work. It's hustling backwards. It means that you have to, if you are dying, you are sick, you're all of that, no more money. No, that's not a sustainable system. All right. So if you stop showing up, will your money stop? You're exhausted, you have no breathing space to grow or heal. And I remember, being in a how would I call it now, in a community, and my coach in that would say that you cannot be showing up every day. You understand? Like, every day you're showing up online, you're talking every day. You're going to, how does she even put it? Like, either you're going to be dry, something like that. You need to get off, to go and recover, to go and recool. You understand? You need to go and re-energize, something like that. You get what I mean? So, but if you keep showing up every day, she always says is that after a while, you're going to lose your mojo, you're going to lose your, you're just going to be repetitive. You're not going to be new. You keep saying the same thing. It's not even about burning out. Burning out is when you are tired. This one, it's not like you are tired, but you won't have new revelations. That's what she's saying. You keep saying you keep saying the same thing, and people will move on, something like that. You get. And she used to say it a lot, that people need time to go and like go on a retreat, go and refire, recover, recool, whatever, re-energize, you understand, so that you can come up with newer revelations, newer convictions, newer wisdom, something like that. You get what I mean? She even used to say that, even pastors, if you preach every Sunday, you cannot be new. You're going to be rusty. You're going to be, you need time to step away to go and, something like that. And it's true to an extent. So if you are constantly creating, sometimes you may not be accumulating. You get what I mean? Doesn't work. So what is the solution? Let's talk about what is even an ecosystem. What does that even mean? For some of you, be like, which one? But Clara have come up with all this big English. What does it even mean? An ecosystem is a structure, an income ecosystem. Yes, rejuvenate. That's true. You're so right. An income ecosystem is a structure where your knowledge, your skills, your voice, and story are working together to generate income, even when you are not actively showing up. You understand? I'm going to read it again. Your income ecosystem is a structure where your knowledge, your skills, your voice, and story are working together to generate income, even when you are not actively showing up. Think of it like planting different seeds that grow into multiple income trees. You understand? Planting different seeds that grow into multiple income trees. Very, very key. Because you get, in the beginning, when you're just starting, you can be every day. After a while, you can't be doing it every day anymore. You can't. You get, so that is what an ecosystem is. You create a structure, an income structure where you'll be making money from different things. You don't just rely only on one thing. You don't rely on you manually showing up every day, coming online to come and talk to your clients every day or your audience every day. After a while, you might burn out. You might get rusty. You start running out of words to say. But if you have created an ecosystem, especially an income ecosystem, trust me, you're going to go very, 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 very far. And you don't need to hustle daily. It's one of the things I worked hard at, because it gets to a point in your life when, especially when you have been creating for 13 years, I've been doing this for 13 years. There's no way you'll be showing up every day and you'll be new. It's not possible. It's not possible. But now I have built a system, I have built, structures in place where I don't really have to show up every day anymore. You understand? My videos can still be playing. You understand? There are things that people will still be posting on my page, but it's not me. I know a lot of people think that, my clients in sessions, when they're talking to me, they're like, Coach Lara, you posted this morning. And a lot of times I'm not even seeing the post because it wasn't me. Yes, it was me talking in the video. It was me, yes, in the video, but I have not even seen it because I probably did those videos in one day, weeks ago. That's a system, a structure. I'll just do all those videos in one day and then give some people to be posting so that I can go and rest. I can go and do other things. I can go and create. I can go and rejuvenate. I can go and because especially as a CEO, as a founder, as somebody doing meaningful work, you need to be able to think. I posted something on my status. I saw it on Instagram and I posted it. It said, pay the world anything so that it can leave you alone to think. When I saw it, I'm like, this is so true. Pay the world anything so that it can leave you alone to think. What that means is that, how you're always busy, morning till night, 5 o'clock, you have woken up and busy all over again. No. You will not be able to create new stuff that way. You will not even be able to have new revelations. You will not even have new ideas this way because there's no space. You need to think. Your job as a CEO, as a business person, as a founder, as a coach, whatever, your job is to think. Thinking is where your money is. So if you are always busy, you won't get new ideas. You won't get new wisdom. You understand? So thinking, I can pay anybody anything to do other things for me. So this is what people don't understand when we say hire people, get help, or, maybe at home or in the office or something. They say, the money is a lot, so I can't. I beg. What am I doing? What's wrong with my hands and my leg? I'll do everything myself. What's there? You don't know that what you are doing is, in fact, first of all, you should know that that's scarcity mindset. That's hustling backwards. because you are supposed to pay other people to do those work so that you can do the most important work, which is thinking. You need to carve out time to think. It is in meditation, in thinking, that's where you get new ideas from. That's where you get new directions from. So if as you wake up like this, the thing is, hey, let me go and cook. Oh, let me go and this one. Oh, you don't enter bus. Oh, shodi, oh, shodi, oh, shodi. Ah, adegunle, adegunle. Ah, be where lele. Oh, what's wrong with you? Ah, da, 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 da. Noise everywhere. You have gone into that cycle, that rat race. Nothing. You won't birth new things. You won't create new things. That's not how to live. That's why you have been dry. That's why you've even been depressed. That's why you've been, you don't have new things to offer. Because let me tell you, one of the cure for depression is birthing new things. When you have new ideas, trust me, you have something new to look up to. It will be pushing you. That at least that's what happens to me. When I have a new idea, something new, man, I am excited. I want to wake up early. I want to go do stuff. You see me glowing because these things give me joy. All right. So, but because you are not creating new, you're not birthing new, you're just doing same old. The thing you have been doing since 5 years ago is the same thing you're doing. There's no time. You're going to be depressed because the way the world was created, it's created so that as you grow physically, your mind should grow, your creating should grow, you should birth new things. That's how the world is created. So if you are not doing that, you are going against the law of nature. That is why you are being depressed. That's why you are exhausted. That's why you are tired. That's why you don't have zeal to do anything. You don't look forward to waking up. You don't look forward to going to work. You don't look forward to anything. Nothing excites you anymore. It's because you are dry. You have not birthed anything new. You've not gotten new ideas. You don't have new dreams that you're working on. I'm telling you. It's not all the time. My marriage. See, I have coached women that come to me saying, "Oh, my marriage, my husband, my this. I'm not happy." By the time I coach them, they forgot my marriage. Why? Because it's not your marriage. I was speaking with a mentor on Sunday, and I was telling her, she was affirming me. She was like, "Lara, that's why we need to keep doing what we are doing, especially as married people, especially as married women." When you have your purpose, your business, whatever you call it, your ministry, and it is working, it gives you a joy. It brings joy. It gives you joy that your marriage cannot give you. She was telling me that, are you trying to tell me, do you think it's my husband that is making me happy 247? No, nobody can ever make you happy 247. You are giving too much power to that person. You are giving too much responsibility. You want to kill the person. They don't have that capacity. But when you birth new things, you create new things, you are happy from the inside. See, the joy will radiate, it will transcend to your marriage. Trust me, the joy, it will transcend to your marriage. I'm telling you. That's what a lot of married women, especially, every day they're always complaining. Coach, my husband is doing this. Most of them, by the time they come to me, they've forgotten about marriage. They're happier. They are building new things. They're creating new dreams. I remember one specifically that came about 3-4 years ago. She came, she was so depressed, she was so tired. She was, she knows about my story that, oh, I've been divorced before. So, people that are a lot of women that come to me, most of them, sometimes they are planning to divorce or thinking of divorce. So because they know that I have been through divorce, most of them usually come to me thinking that I'm going to counsel them to divorce. They are always shocked when I counsel them otherwise or coach them otherwise. You understand? So she came to me thinking that I am going to coach her and tell her, no, you got to get out of that marriage. She was so depressed. I remember our first 2-3 sessions. She was so depressed. She was so tired. See, By the time we were done with the first 8 weeks, then the second 8 weeks, today, this is 3 years after, she has created an NGO, birthed an NGO that is catering to young girls. She's sponsoring them. She even has other people too that sponsors. She has people who give them grants. She has staff members. The NGO has gone to about 3 countries now. She's traveling. She still spoke to me recently that, coach, I can't believe this is me. I said, that's how it is. It's not your marriage. Yes, your marriage is having its issues. I know it's not that it doesn't have its own issues, but you are giving too much attention to it. You're focusing everything on it. That's the reason why you are depressed, you are tired, you are all of those things. By the time you create new things, I promise you, you will be shocked. You will even. She told me, she said, coach, I'm happier. My marriage is happier. That's it. That's it. No, it's not that your husband changed too. It's just that she started seeing him differently. She started seeing the marriage differently. She started, seeing herself differently. That's what happens. So not every time divorce is the answer, except if it is we are beating each other, we are dangerous for each other, you are physically harming each other. You understand? I don't have anything to say to that. But if it's not that, if it's still other things that can be salvaged, trust me, you can. So stop. I'm not saying, excuse, because I know some people who have it in their mind. So are you saying that we should excuse this men? Maybe somebody is not doing right. No, that's not what I'm saying. But I'm saying when you start birthing new, when you start creating new, trust me, you will be different. You will see your marriage different. You will see your relationship differently. You will be happier. You will have less time to be sad. Another woman came to me too. This was 2021. I remember that one very well because she lives in the UK, but I remember before we finished our session, she came briefly to Nigeria. So she came to the office in 2021. And she was depressed too. She said her parents had just died in 5 months interval of each other, within 5 months interval of each other. She was married, she has kids, she works in one of the most prestigious companies in the world. She earns a lot. She has a good husband, has good children, but she was depressed. She had a hole. She said her friends would tell her, you're so ungrateful. What is wrong with you? You know how we Africans are. My friend, what's depression? What do you want? Your husband is treating you well, your children, what do you want? Get up. So she said they used to tell her she's so ungrateful. But she just couldn't speak herself. She would be crying, when we are having the session, she would cry, she would, and her parents that died, I know that no matter what age your parents are, whenever they die, it's still a very huge loss and pain. Trust me, I can tell you for a fact. But her parents were in their 80s. So you would think that, if you lose your parents in their 80s, maybe, in fact, I think one of them was almost 90. You would think, yes, you'll cry, but this was about almost a year after she had not gotten over it. She was crying. She was like, I just miss them. I just feel my life is this. Ladies and gentlemen, by the time we got into these sessions, one day she said, Coach, I know what is missing. Do you know what is missing in her life? Purpose. It had nothing to do with her parents' death. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. But she didn't know. Today, she's a mental health, how to get it right, mental health coach. Today, she has written 2 books. She's doing well, traveling around the world, helping people, delivering trainings and speeches. To you, what you think is your problem, a lot of times may not be your problem. What may be missing and lacking is that you are not birthing, you're not creating the new. So you will feel, how you feel rusty, like a pipe or an iron that water is supposed to pass through. But for a while, water has not passed through. You've just been there, moving with emotions, going with the flow. What do you think will happen? The pipe will become rusty the pipe will start getting bad and start malfunctioning. So a lot of you, that is your problem. You are not sad or depressed because you don't have money. That's not it. Because Nigerians, everything is money. They'll tell you I'm depressed. It's because I don't have money. If you get money now, that depression go fly away. Sometimes it's not true. Sometimes it is true. You understand? Some people are sad, they are not depressed. Depression and sadness are very different. Depression is prolonged sadness. Prolonged sadness. You understand? So that may be your problem. Anyway, so how do you build an ecosystem? Number one is to monetize your knowledge. A lot of people always think I don't know anything to. It's not true. I always say this thing with my chest. Everybody has something to teach. All of you, all of us. You know, yeah, I'm not like Coach Lara. Coach Lara already has you. You have one thing. You have a knowledge that you know more than some other people. I am also ecstatic also because I remember now I had a session this morning with someone 11 to 1. It was a 2-hour session, and she was telling me about how I remember also when she came depressed. You know, everybody who comes to me, especially, you know, now I'm a therapist, you know, and mind a strategy coach. So most of the time when people come, they're in their worst states. And I always tell people, don't wait till you get there. Don't wait till you get to rock bottom before you book your own session, before you sign up. Don't do that. But hey, that's what people do. They wait till they get to their rock bottom. I remember she came last year, September. That was shortly after my viral video with Honest Bunch. Yes, so I know she came from Honest Bunch. I remember the session, she cried all through. She's like, I think I'm about to get a divorce. My children, I shout at my children all the time. I am not happy. My husband hates me. I am sad. I am suicidal and all of that. That's from September. Today now, she still told me today that she's now a fitness coach, you know. She even today, as I finished coaching her, means I was asking her, she coached me. She was like, Coach, I'm going to send you my invoice because I have coached you on fitness and healthy living today. Yes. So she told me today, she showed me all the material. She's writing an ebook on fitness, healthy living, lose weight loss, you understand, you know, how to keep the weight off in a healthy way. I was just so proud. So proud. She now has a huge following on TikTok. You know, she's a fitness coach now. She's even monetizing her TikTok. People follow her. She's doing sessions for them. This is what I help people do. I help you find yourself, find your purpose, find your money. You understand? You know, but I always tell people, if you want to enjoy being with me, you have to you have to do like a one. Most people who benefit a lot from me, there are people who do one-on-one sessions for a long time. You don't just do 2 sessions and go away, or book for 6 months, book for 1 year. You're going to enjoy it. You understand? So this lady, we talked about it today. She was like, hell, coach, I can't believe it. I can't believe it. See me last year talking about suicide. Look at me today. I said, that's it. That's it. A lot of times, what is missing in your life is purpose. So, number one, monetize your knowledge. What knowledge do you have? You don't, some of you here, you are too, I need to go and get certification. Yes, you do. You need to. But currently, if you don't have the money to get certification, start with what you have. Start with what you have. This woman, I'm telling you that she's helping people with fitness. She doesn't have a certification. She has lost weight herself. So that's her credential. That's what she's using, you know, on TikTok, you know, and that's what. So based on that, what have you overcome that you want to help people overcome? Sometimes you don't even need to be a coach or anything. You just need to tell your stories. That's it. You just need to share your own journey or something, and then people follow you. And then before you know it, you monetize it. You monetize your knowledge, you know. You create ebooks, courses, master classes, toolkits, all of those things. That's how it's done. You monetize your knowledge. That's how it's done. And you do the work once and you get paid forever. Forever. I have courses I've done like that I recorded them once and that's the end. I get paid forever, forever on them. I also have another client, so she's in Canada, and she's I helped her. She was confused when she came to and all of that, but today she's helping immigrant women break free from the cycle of abuse. So she too, she just finished writing an ebook on how to help immigrant women break free from abuse and come out of a toxic marriage or an abusive marriage. When you have purpose, you'll be happier. So monetize your knowledge, create ebooks, and now with the help of ChatGPT, it's so easy. All these things are within your fingertip. You don't need to do a lot of work. I don't know where to start. Go to ChatGPT. Just type it there. Create an ebook for me on this topic. You check it. No, let me add again. You retweak it again. Let it, tailor it directly to emotionally, broken women. You will see it will retweak for you. Okay. You check it. No, I think some things are still missing. Break it into 10 chapters. You just keep prompting it. Voila, your ebook is ready. So you don't need to stop. If you don't post every day, you don't get money. That's not how life is. That's not how I do it. You will get burnt out that way. So you can create ebooks, courses, master classes, toolkits, something that anybody can come to your site or your bio or DM you. They make payments, you send it to them, whether it's a link or something, and then they download it or watch it, a toolkit to do something. Create a solution. That's how to create an ecosystem. You do it once and you earn from it forever. So that's number one. Number two is to create evergreen offers. Evergreen. There are some things that are evergreen. Automated webinars. You understand? Before now, I used to have a not like a webinar or a video called how to know if you're in a toxic marriage. 6 ways to know if you're in a toxic marriage. You understand? It was permanently on my bio for a long time. You understand? So that one, you can sell it, you can give it out for free, whatever you want to do it. So you don't have to keep doing it again. You understand? So automated webinars, pre-recorded trainings. You understand? Look at what I'm telling you now. This live video masterclass that we did on Saturday now is recorded. Now I'm selling it. So even if I don't come online for the rest of this month, there are things that will fetch me money. Even if I don't do this live video, there are things that will be giving me money. I don't have to depend on coming live every day or coming on Instagram every day. No. You understand? So you can do automated webinars, pre-recorded training, subscription programs. You understand? You do the work once and get paid again and again. That's leverage. Some of you don't even need to be doing those ones. You can create a community, a group. I remember years ago, this should be 2014, 2015. I think it's 2015. Excuse me. I was already a relationship coach at the time. At that time, I had no qualification, anything I just had experience. You get, but I will come on Facebook and Instagram and answer people's questions. After a while, I thought to myself, how am I going to monetize this thing? How am I going to make money from this thing? I just created a club. I called it the Complete Singles Club. And it was on WhatsApp when it started. It was on WhatsApp. It was only for singles, and they paid me, was it 10,000 or 20,000 every month to be on that club. And I take them out once every month to meet each other. So people were connecting. You understand? So you don't have to have a lot of people. What I keep telling you is because you don't create time to think. And when you think, some of you, instead of you to think, what do I do next? Or what do I like? Your own thought is, why is my life like this? Why is my life like this? Why is it that I'm always broke? Why is it that I can never get anything in life? Why is it that, see, I always tell my clients, they know when you ask stupid questions, you get stupid answers. When your own thinking is, why is my life like this? Why is it somebody, I did another session today, I remember. Somebody said, I think I have hard luck. I'm like, "Oh, I have hard luck. Like, I don't get help, Coach Lara. I don't get help. You know, anything I want, I have to create myself. Nobody gives me anything. So if this is your thought pattern, that's what you'll be hearing. If you are thinking and your own thought is like, why is my life like this? The devil will be telling your mind, it's because you have been cursed, it's because there are witches and wizards in your family, it's because you are not a good person, it's because you have hard luck, it's because your life is terrible, it's because, like, you will just be hearing nonsense, absolute nonsense. So when you're meditating, don't think on the wrong things. Don't ask foolish questions. But like this is, where is my helper? You know, that's another thing. If you're always waiting for people to help you, you will wait for long. Because you too, you are somebody's helper. People are going to understand this thing someday. I remember some weeks ago, or months ago, there was a time there was some sort of dryness in my business. And I was like, God, what's going on? Why are people not turning up? Why are they not doing this? Why is this not happening? Why is this not? And I wasn't getting any answer. I just left it. And in that week, in 1 week, on that day that I was asking those questions, in that week, I met one person on the road that needed therapy so badly. I couldn't even ignore. She cannot afford to pay. I took it upon myself. It was as though I heard it, like, this is a test. God is trying to test you. Yes, Tosin. She says, very true. I am somebody's helper. Absolutely. Ifeanyi says, I'm learning a lot this evening. I'm glad you are. I just knew it. I couldn't say no. I met the person on the way. She shared her story. It was so gory. I know that what this person needs is therapy. And I no longer, it's my coaches that do the therapy now. I don't do it anymore. My own is powerhouse coaching, strategy sessions, and all of that. So, but that we have to pay those coaches. But I knew that I had to take on that. See, as I just told myself, I will take it on I will be the one to do it myself. It wasn't as if I heard a voice, but I knew in my spirit that this is a test. That was one. Then the next day, another person to ask me for something crazy, something ridiculous. All these things they were asking me had nothing to do with money. I would give something sacrificial. 3 people that week, I said yes to everybody. I always tell people, my staff, everybody, you have to be sensitive. You have to be a sensitive person in the spirit. I knew it that this is a test for the next level you are praying for. I said yes to all of them straight. And it was not 1 week. Somebody gave me $1,000. Another one, another $1,000. I'm telling you. That's how I was able to make money that week. I knew it. And it's not just even money. Sometimes when you obey, when you give something, because my pastor will say, God doesn't give you money. He gives you a revelation. He gives you an idea that you can turn to money. That's what God does. When you do a sacrificial offering in church or you do something sacrificial, how he will repay you is that he will probably give you an idea that you can monetize. That's how God rewards you. That week I even got physical cash. I also got another idea for another program that will fetch a lot of money. I knew it because I'm like, how come this person? I couldn't say no. I just said, okay, this thing I was saying yes to will cost me. This is something that people will pay me millions of naira for. The sessions I was going to do for her, but I said I'll do it. I knew it. You know how I taught them in the office on your inner voice from the powerhouse. My office, we're reading. We always do a book study. So we're doing our book studies on my book, my recent book, Becoming a Powerhouse. And so we were in chapter 4. this week, and the title of chapter 4 is Your Inner Voice. You can buy a powerhouse, Becoming a Powerhouse, in case you don't have it yet. It would help you. So, and I was teaching them that your inner voice is something in you. It's a voice that you just know. You cannot even explain how you know. If they ask you, how do you know? You cannot say it. If they say, what is this thing? King James says, God has spoken to me through your voice right now. Wow. I'm happy. That's good. That's good. You better obey. You understand? So if they say, how do you know this thing? You cannot explain it. You just know in your, they'll say, I know in my knower. That was it. I knew that week, I knew it was a test. Things were so tight that week. So tight. I knew it was a test. One person asked me, oh, Malara, my life. If I had said no, I don't know what would have happened. I gave all of them. The three people that asked me for stuff, it was something sacrificial, something that would stretch me. But I said yes. And things turned for me. Good. King James says, I have obeyed the instruction now. That's very good. Well done. That's how to walk with God. You get. So anyway, number 2 is create evergreen offers, automated webinars, pre-recorded trainings, subscription programs. So I was trying to explain subscription programs by when I created that WhatsApp group, I was making money. There was no, which I wasn't giving them one special knowledge. Let me tell you what we're doing in that WhatsApp group. I will recommend a book to them. We're doing book reading. We review it once every week. What again? Then they will ask me questions. Then I'll answer them. Nothing serious. But they were having fun. Why? Because it was a group. It was a club to connect. So, but you're overthinking. Overthinking won't kill you. You will think, oh, you will overthink again. Idea will come to you. You will cancel the idea in your head. Why? Because you can do analysis paralysis. It wants to kill you. You will now overanalyze it. What if nobody? You've not tried it. You will kill the idea inside your head. What if nobody pays? What if nobody buys? What if nobody does? What if they now start laughing at me? What? Don't do that to yourself. So, number 3 way to create an ecosystem is to use systems and automation, especially if you are the only person. Stella says, if you are the only person still doing your business, you need to leverage on automation. Automation. Bugatti say, why is everybody saying tonight? What is the for? Use systems and automation. What kind of systems? Email funnels. You understand? Create an email funnel. Sales pages, payment integrations, things that will not stress you, things that are automated. The Fumidare says, I am she, overanalyzing. I don't have following her. My sister, you need to stop that. Ebuka says, how can we stop overthinking? Say they enter. It's by doing. Cancel it in your head. Counter it. What if nobody pays? Ask yourself, what if they pay? I am not good enough. Says who? Where is the evidence? That's the way. My leg is I have K leg, so I cannot come online. I can't take pictures. Start looking for people that have. Oma me to ask K leg, but she's coming online. Oh, I have pimples on my face. There are people that have pimples on their faces too. So when all these things come to you, tell yourself it's an excuse. It's an excuse. Coach Lara has said this. Tell her, stop it. Tell yourself that. In fact, I have a client. She tells me, she says, Coach, I say it out loud. I'll call my name and say, Lara, stop. She said, her husband will say, hey, is everything okay? He said, yes, I'm okay. I'm just talking to that spirit in my head. It's in the doing. Yes. You have to do. You have to do. I'm telling you, some people, they are waiting to be all right here before they can do anything. No, it is when you do that you become all right. And I always tell people, when you are contemplating, overthinking, what do you tell yourself? Ask yourself, what's the worst that can happen? Let me post it. Maybe nobody will buy. Okay, let me still post it first. What's the worst that can happen? When the thing tells you that they will laugh at you, says who, and even if they laugh, and so will they continue to laugh every day for the next 1 year? They will laugh once and move on to the next person. But you can't enjoy it. And I also saw a video recently. The person said, if you are not willing to endure the pain or shame of embarrassment, then you will not be great in the beginning. Because if you are not willing to endure the shame of embarrassment in the beginning, then you are not ready to be great. Because nobody is a guru in the beginning. Nope. Nobody knows it all in the beginning. You need to scroll down. That's why I've not deleted it. There are some videos on my page. One day, when you have the time, I know I have made a lot of posts recently, a lot of very tush and posh posts. But go downstairs, go down the page, go down, scroll down to 2021, scroll down to 2015, scroll down to 2016, scroll down. You will say, you will see me, you will not know it's me. You'll be thinking, no, this cannot be Coach Lara. What? That's how life is. You have to be willing to be embarrassed in the beginning. You have to be willing to be a novice in the beginning. You have to be willing to fail first in the beginning, because failure is part of success. It's part of it. It's not the opposite of success. No. It's part of your journey. Just scroll down and see my page. I used to live in a house where the sitting room had no window. I kid you not. So if I want to make my videos, I'll go to the room window that had burglary. When I'm making my video, so I'll just put my phone in front of the burglary. When you see those videos, you will see the burglary showing there. I don't care. I did it like that. The message is the most important for me. There are some videos that my makeup can blind you. Like, even you know the makeup that will be doing. I better go. I need cover to watch it. It's on this page. It's on, even on this YouTube page, is there. On this Instagram page, is there. I will do videos like this in that house that didn't have window in our sitting room. Sometimes I'll go downstairs. You see, we lived in upstairs in the story building. So I'll go downstairs, but it will be windy. Somebody will hold my phone for me like this to be recorded. Sometimes my daughter, sometimes my ex-husband, Jen, he will hold it. Wind, plenty wind I will be shouting, 5 ways to get to church. I'm telling you. Start from anywhere. Start with what you have. Don't be intimidated by, you're looking at me, see Coach Lara's page, see how well arranged it is, see her light, see her. Are you okay? You that you're just starting, you're comparing with me. This is my 13th year. 13th year. You are comparing, or you have not even started anything. You are still in your house contemplating. You are looking at people that this is their 7th year, their 10th year of starting. You are using your own life to be comparing them. You want to make it perfect like them. I have to make it like that. I have to. You are not ready. So, use systems and automation. Create systems and use automation. Email funnel, so that when you are sleeping, people are jumping into your email list. You can create your email list. When you are sleeping, people are buying your webinar. When you are sleeping, they are paying for your books on site. So it doesn't have to be done manually. They don't have to talk to you in the DM, because that's where the burnout is. Because for us, in my company, we have clients in over 25 countries in the world. So you can imagine the time difference. Some people, it is when we wake up in the morning, you see that they are sent DM by our own 3 a.m. It's probably their own afternoon or morning. So, but everything is in the link. You can buy whatever. You don't even need to ask any question. That's system. That's automation. Anything you want, you go to the website, click, you can pay for it. Everything is there. Go to the link in bio, click it. That's automation. So nobody needs to be talking to you one-on-one before. So if you don't come today, they cannot buy dress, they cannot buy clothes, they cannot buy shoe, they cannot pay for anything, because King J did not come online. No. How will I book this session now? She's not here because she doesn't have anything. She doesn't have a sales page. She doesn't have a landing page. She doesn't have anything where a pay stack or seller account where people can pay while she's sleeping. Then you will burn out. Let technology work for you. Your time should no longer be the bottleneck for your income. Let technology work for you. All right. Number 4 is build a community that buys and refers. You understand? You don't have to build for crowd. Build for your core. Why is Kinji laughing? Build for your core. You understand? Even if it is, I think I saw a post that somebody did. If you get 10 likes, the person now puts 10 people. This is 10 likes, 10 different people. Do you know what it means for 10 people to listen to you? If you get 200 likes, some people that have maybe over 200K following and they have only 200 likes. The person now puts 200 people in the room. I showed you. This is 200 people. If you have 1,000 followers, do you know what that means? You have 1,000. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 to 1,000. Those are people you have following you. If you have 500, same. You don't need crowd to sell. There's advantage in getting crowd, yes. But if you don't have crowd yet, you can sell. People make millions with 1,000 people following them. So that's not your excuse. Like Fumi Dari was saying, that I always say, I don't have following. You don't need to have following. You just need to have committed people. And how do you make them committed? Feed them. Feed them. What do they want? You have to know what your clients want. People that are following you, what do they complain about? When they comment, what do they say? Don't force what you want to teach down their truth. That's not how to sell. I tell people this all the time. You have come. I want to start preaching Bible study every Sunday. Meanwhile, these people are telling you that this Bible study, Sister King J, what we need is money. We are broke. I don't even have money to even buy data, to even load on Instagram, to even watch your Bible study. But you ignore it because I want to do. God told me to be teaching Bible study. You have to listen to your clients. You realize that, yes, I think I should start teaching my Bible study to cater for monetary needs. I'm telling you. You guys see that I talk about wealth creation now. I talk about money magnets. That was how I got there. The goal this year is, of course, to help people create abundance, live in abundance, and then also to become a powerhouse. But I started seeing on live video like this in comments, you understand, in email replies, you could see that what people want is money. They are struggling with how to make money. Most of my clients now, they have some form of business, you understand, or they are still doing 9 to 5 and trying to start a new business, or they have this coaching thing on, but they've not started monetizing it. They're at a loss. Is it those people that you now be telling to come and be doing something else? They will not follow you. They won't listen to you. So I had to realize that this is these people's greatest need right now. Let's zoom on it. Let's zoom in on it. Give them what we want. Then when you give them what they want, then they will give you what you want. That's how to sell. But you keep forcing. I want to sell. What I like is to sell gold to people. It's gold. People are telling you that, see, this gold, I want it customized. No, we don't do that. No, we don't do that. No, we don't do that. I want delivery to my, no. It's only walking I do. It's on, you go pay there. Listen to your people. That's how to create a community. Then feed them their needs. You will know from their questions when you do live videos, from their comments on your videos, on your page, you will know from their DMs, you will know their major needs. You get to you think, oh, couples therapy, that's what I want to do. That's I want to help people's marriages become better. But you realize that the people that are buzzing you, they are like, I beg, leave the marriage first. How do I, me myself, me as I am, as me am right now, how do I thrive in my life? You see, one person says this to you, two persons, three persons. If I hear that you have not pivoted, that's the reason why a lot of you are not selling. That's the reason why you're not selling. Because you're not listening to your clients. You're not listening to your community, your potential clients. You're not listening to them. So they won't pay you. You will keep shouting, every day. Come and buy. This is how. You not get shishi. Nobody's going to pay you. Nobody. Nobody's going to pay you. So when you feed your people, they become a community. They become your community. They are going to go and tell people, come on, they'll be sending what you are preaching on your page. They'll be sending it to other people, their friends. Look at this, before you know it, people start following you. Before you know it, your page is going bigger. Before you know it, they start to, sell. You start to sell to them. They start to buy from you. They start to give you their money. But you are rigid. No. The instruction is to start with couples therapy. So if it's not couples therapy, I'm not putting my mouth. Who is learning tonight? Let me know. Tell me, what have you learned so far before I continue? Because even me, I'm feeling myself as if the point is just dropping. You understand? Tell me, what have you learned so far? What new thing have you learned? Share with me in the comment section. Let me know if I'm hitting this point. Who wants to share? Good. Your business, my business says build a community and listen to them. Yes. Thank you. Thank you for sharing that. Who else? What have you learned? How do people saying I'm learning a lot? What have you learned? Share with me in the comment section. What are you learning? I have learned to show up. That's good, Fumidari. That's very, very good. Please show up. Always show up. That's a good thing to do. Who else? What are you learning? Isaiah says, I have learned that structure and automation will help you, especially for a one-man business that is just starting. Absolutely. Automation is your one way to go. Absolutely. Who else? Two more, then I'll continue. Two more. What have you learned? What have you learned so far? Balaji says, my current business model only attracts broke clients. That's what you have learned. Okay, that's a good learning too. That's a good learning. Thank you for sharing. Who else? One more, and we go on. One more, and we go on. What have you learned so far tonight? All you overthinkers. Steli Ruru says, kill overthinking. Never be afraid of little beginnings. Absolutely. Thank you, Stella. Then Susanna on YouTube says, I have learned a lot, ma. Monetize my knowledge. I have already thought of so many ideas as you are speaking. Jesus bless you. Amen. Thank you, Susanna. You can also bless me, with my cash. What do they call that thing on YouTube? That $sign. If you just want to support my ministry, you can just bless me with that too. Thank you. OJB Digital says, I have learned not to be afraid to take bold steps. Yes, that's it. Never be afraid. What's the worst that can happen? What's the worst? It will fail, Abi. You start again. You do something else. Don't be afraid, ladies and gentlemen. Don't be. All right. Yes. So if you want to, I always forget to share this. They always tell me to share it, and they always forget. On YouTube, there's a dollar sign. It's called the super, yes, the super app, where you can, gift your people, at least it's not TikTok that we're saying tap, 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 ladies and gentlemen, tap, give me lion, send me lion. So this one is on YouTube. That dollar sign is called the super app, So the super, I think this one is called super chat. So you can use it to gift me anything you want. So yeah. So as I was saying, build a community that buys and refers. You get. Don't build for crowd. Build for your core. And how do you do that? Grow an email list. Do all you can to grow an email list. They always tell you this, that Instagram, WhatsApp, Facebook, yes, they are platforms. You can grow any, people there. It's okay, but it's not safe. What if tomorrow something happens? Especially people that are always complaining that they take their page, those kind of things. Thank God. Oh, thank you, Jesus. This has never happened to me in 13 years, and I'm so grateful to God. But I see people that every 3 market days, oh, I've lost my page. Oh, follow this new page. Wow, I've lost this one. So you cannot. What that means is that you cannot totally rely on Instagram or WhatsApp or Facebook, but your email list is gold. Create an email list where you can send emails to people. We have an email list. We send them emails every day. That's how to touch down with your community. That's how to communicate with them all the time. You understand? Send them email, grow an email list, nurture a private community. So where do you want to nurture you can be, for instance, I also have a channel. We have a channel, even though we've not really been using that channel. I have a channel on Instagram. So that's a community. We have a WhatsApp community, ladies and gentlemen. If you want to join the WhatsApp community, that one is out of all the communities we have, the WhatsApp is the one that thrives the most. Is the one, because it's on WhatsApp, it's easier to talk to people on it and communicate. So there's a link in the bio on Instagram. Click on it. It will take you to join the WhatsApp group. You understand? In that, it's called the Power Nation, and we discuss, how to 10x your business and your life, money making, and all of that. How to switch from 9 to 5 to business, all of those things. Those are the things to talk about on the Power Nation, the WhatsApp group. So you can always join through the link in the bio on Instagram. You understand? So nurture a private community, feed them, give them what they want to hear, and they will also feed you in return. You get what I mean? Train ambassadors or affiliates. That's another thing, when you're building a community. And I've done this with my own certification courses. I have a certification course called the Healing Coaching Certification Course. I think we should have it in October. Yes, where we certify healing coaches. And, we've done about 3 or 4 sets now, and we've had a total number of 30 coaches. You understand? 30 or more coaches. Right now, we have 3 paid coaches in our own system, in our company. You understand? So I have, aside from me, I have 3 other coaches. So making 4 of us. So do you know what that does to me? It does, because before these coaches came, I was the one that attended to everybody. And even though you are praying for blessing, this can also be a curse, because just about 2 years ago, I was so busy. Oh my God. Because of a lot of, client surge and all of that, I would have sessions from Monday to Sunday, ladies and gentlemen. I had sessions because, like I said, I have clients in over 25 countries in the world. So time zones, some people is only weekend they have the time to talk to you. Some people is only at night. Some people, fitting people in it. Hell. You understand? So when I realized that now that be this, so I didn't have time for myself, for my husband, my children. No. I realized that it's not a sustainable, So I trained brand ambassadors, and today they are my coaches. So they take care. They do some sessions. I'm not even there. I don't even know what they talk about. It's only when we are doing our, you know, circle back meeting that they tell me about different clients, you understand, and all they have done and all of those things, you know. So that is how, when you train brand ambassadors, you have people that will speak for you, they will do some of your work. So you don't have to be burnt out. It doesn't have to be you every day, every day, every day alone. No, 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 no. No, you go tire. You understand? So train ambassadors, you know, brand ambassadors or affiliates. So for me, those are my brand ambassadors, my coaches. So now I rarely do therapy anymore because my coaches handle therapy. They're the ones who handle all those programs, the healing school, the school of the mind. You know, what I focus on now is the business side of it. You know, the strategy sessions, the powerhouse coachings, the business sessions, those are the things I focus on now. You understand? And this creates a form of balance for me. So now I'm happier. I have time for my family. You know, I still have the client. They still, it's still my money. They still pay into the account. I just pay the coaches at the end of the month. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So instead of hustling, that's an ecosystem. You get what I mean? So train brand ambassadors or affiliates, nurture a private community. No matter what you are selling, I don't care if you are selling shoes, have a community. Have a community. They are the ones that will be there for you. Your community will be the one that, I have people like that, that whatever I sell, they buy because it's just Coach Lara. They just love me. Why? Because I have fed them over the years. I have poured into them over the years. That's what community does for you. Like if I say there is this thing, this, they don't sign up. That's what your community does to you. They will always buy from you. They will refer people to you. They will help you. Some of my clients have become my friends, Seth. They will help you. So, but you are shortchanging yourself because you are still in your head. You're overthinking, overthinking, overthinking. What if they say, what if they say, what if they look at me like, what if they now say, hey, this coach, what if they say, coach is broke? Oh, what if they say, what if you go kill yourself? Nobody is saying anything. Everything is in your head. Stop overthinking. You know, so this night, if you don't get anything, stop overthinking. Nobody is thinking those nonsense that you are thinking. It's only in your head, it's you. Nobody is thinking that way. Then, number 5 way to create an ecosystem that doesn't depend on your daily hustle is to leverage on people. Leverage people, rather. Leverage people. Team, you know, you can have a team. I have a team. I have right now 16 staff in the office, 3 coaches, 19, then remote staff members, 2. That's 21 staff that I have now. You understand? So build your team, build a team. You may not start with 21. 21 is a lot. By the way, I keep telling you guys, this is my own 13th year of doing this. This is your own first year or second year or third year. All you may need is just one person. Just get one person or 2 or 3. Build a team so they stop being miserly. Stop saying, how much am I even making? That I want to pay somebody. That's scarcity mindset. You are in scarcity like this. Whoa, you will never grow. You will walk. Hey, I have seen people they store money in banks like this, but they cannot pay for anything. They cannot invest in themselves. They cannot invest in their business. They will talk and talk and talk. They will overthink it. You can't be wealthy that way. You will go up and be going down, going up, because you're operating from scarcity. Watch the video I posted this morning, or they posted this morning, when I said 3 signs to know that you are building your business from scarcity. This is one of the signs. You always overanalyze cost of paying for something. Instead of you pay for the program. How much? Wetin happen? Wetin they want teach me? Abeg. Pay for a staff. What if I cannot pay? How much am I making that we paying staff every month? No. Bring in people who can expand your reach or replicate your system. That's scaling. That's the next level. Bring in people that can expand your reach or can replicate your system. Some of you, maybe you are selling products, maybe you have another system service business. What you need is partnership. You are dying by yourself alone. You know that you don't have the means to grow this thing. Somebody else is offering you, let me partner with you. No. No. Partners are good, are bad. They will try to steal my money. They will poison me now. I want to, because you have watched too many Nollywood. Too much Nollywood. Even me, I have said it recently. Somebody has told me this year that, coach, I don't have what it takes now, but I promise you in the next 2 years, I'm going to invest in LKI. I'm going to be a partner in LKI. I said, no problem. Bring your money. Me, I will collect it. Why? Because it's the more the merrier. That person would probably have more reach. Yes, you can have 10% of a global company. But you say, no, I have to have 100%. That's the reason why you are still small. That's the reason why you are small. That's the reason why you are still on one spot since 3 years. You have not grown. You have not moved forward. You have not go backward. You are just on one lane. But imagine having a partner that would help you. You understand? All you need to do is to make sure you sign correct partnership contracts. Get a lawyer involved. Don't do friend. Don't do it. We are church. We are church members. What's that one? We are family. I don't care if you are sisters, even if it is your mom. Sign a partnership contract. Sign a proper contract. Get a lawyer involved. Having 10% of a global community is better than having 100% of a local company. Of course, I say this all the time. Of course, absolutely. But you are it's still scarcity. People who do that, they are scarcity mindset, as if they can't let go. Let me tell you, success is in letting go. It's the more things you let go, the more money you make. People don't know this. If you want to grow your business, this one is 10x conversation. Please sign up. 10x is easier than 2x. That's happening August 23rd, the masterclass. In the 10x conversation, the more you let go of things, the more money you make. Me now, because I wanted to make more money, I wanted to have better life, I let go of therapy to my coaches. But no, I will hold on to it. What if my clients don't want? What if clients are not, those are not the kind of clients I want. Anyways, OJB says church members must sign. Of course, so your sister self must sign contracts. I don't want to hear it's my mommy, it's my husband. I don't want to hear. You have to sign contracts. You understand? So some of you need staff. Build a team so that they can do. Some of you need at least one content creator, because you don't know how to create content. And then the content creation is the one that stresses you out. That's the reason why you don't show up. That's the reason why you don't upload. That's the reason why you don't post. Because for you to sit down and do the video and now write caption and now create carousel is a lot for you. So I have a client that tells me that, coach, anytime she creates content for her page, she falls ill. And I stopped doing it. Give it to somebody else. Pay somebody else. And thankfully, we have a company called LKI Talent Management. This is our job. We help to recruit, irrespective of where you are. We even recruit for people abroad in the US. We have 2 clients, one in the US, one in South Africa. There's another one in Abuja. You understand? There's another one in Lagos. It depends wherever you want. We'll recruit for you. So even if you want one person, even if you want, some of you don't have money, but we pay content creator. You don't even need to start making money yet. I have a client that she's doing 9 to 5, but this is her side hustle. It has not started making money yet. So she's paying the content creator from her 9 to 5 salary. It's okay. So the person is helping her post, the person is helping her do the job. That's how you build a business. But this over-analysis of 100,000 or 200,000 that you want to pay in a month like this, you will overthink it. What is that compared to millions of naira or dollars? By the time you let go of little, you get a lot more. That's how it's done. But all this holding on to money like this, I have to. You hold on. I cannot let it go. I cannot. How much do I have? Sugar. That's the reason why you are still here where you are. So hire virtual assistants or operations managers. Yes. Do you help recruit content creators? Absolutely. Absolutely. We do. Fumidari. My company, LKI Talent Management, that's what we do there. We recruit anything you want, content manager, whatever, content creator, content, anything, or operations manager, or accountant, anything you want, we recruit for you. All right. And we have different packages too. So you can just drop a DM after this. Please, Tosin, take note of that name so that you can enter the DM through the talent management page to talk to Fumidari. All right. So you can, if some of you, maybe you are not, there's some, we have a client, two clients, one in the US, one in, yes, good to know, one in the US, one in South Africa. They've not met, so it's remote staff. We hired people in Nigeria for them. So you don't have to say, oh, I'm in America, I'm in Kinikon. No, 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 no. You don't have to do that. You don't have to do that. So they have these two clients, they have staff members that we have recruited for them. They've never even met them face to face. You get, it's just through videos calls, and the work is being done. All right. So hire virtual assistant or operations manager. Collaborate with others for joint offers or platforms. I'm telling you, this would go a long way for you. Collaborate with others. That's what I did with Stephanie. Stephanie will be the other day. And we're also collaborating for this boot camp, the Money Magnet boot camp that is coming. Sign up for that 4 days. It's going to be explosive, explosive, explosive. I kid you not. You understand? So collaborate with others for joint offers or platforms. Imagine, me and I could say only me, I want to do the boot camp. I'll charge so money. But if it is me and Stephanie, for instance, let's say we're going to get 20 people. Stephanie may bring 10, I bring 10. That's more money. And we share it. It's partnership, it's leveraging. Do you understand? Instead of being small-minded, no, if I now go, I will not go and expose my clients to this person. People at the bottom compete. People at the top, they collaborate. So if you're always thinking, I don't want to expose my client, to let them not come and take you are a bottom person. You are still at the bottom. People at the bottom compete. People at the top, they collaborate. Learn to collaborate with people. They will take you far. Stephanie exposed me to our audience. I exposed Stephanie to my audience. It's a win-win for everybody. Win-win. All right. Learn to collaborate. Stop being afraid. Is this your money trauma? The trauma you had from a child? Maybe you grew up from a polygamous home. They're always winching your mom, or trying to take you down. So that thing, you take it to work, you take it to your business. You take it, you just feel everybody's out to get me. Everybody hates me. People want to bring me down. It's not true. It's in your head. Nobody cares about you like that. Nobody wants to. How much do you have that they want to bring you down? How much? Are you worth $1 billion yet? No. So stop. Hey, they hate me. They hate me. They're trying to get me out. They're trying to frustrate me. They're trying to stop it. It's your belief system. And the more you believe it, the more you attract negative energy to you. Somebody was telling me recently that, people criticize me. I kept asking her, what do you think about? What do you think? What do you meditate on? What do you watch? What do you listen to? I'm telling you, that's where it's from. People criticize me. They always drop negative comments on my page. I will ask you, what do you listen to? It's energy. Life is energy. It's a law of attraction. Me, I don't even... Me, I don't anybody like that. I remember I was with Steve the other day and he was telling me about, you people, some people, when I was like, I was shocked what he was saying. I said, me, I don't know. People think like this. People do this. He was like, where are you? I said, because I don't focus on things like that. I don't meditate on things that don't add value to me. I don't. That's counterproductive. I don't do that. No. He was telling me, another person too on Sunday was saying, because when some women, when I'm like, some women, I don't know. I'm not exposed to such things. I am not. Hi, Frank Master Studio. Good evening. I'm not. When they were telling me, it was shocking to me. I'm like, really? People think this way? People do this? Because I don't meditate on things like that. I don't follow pages that what they are saying there is that be careful of. I scroll, bam, don't come out. Nobody likes you. This world, life is hard, life is difficult. You don't, the person even in your office, you don't know the, I don't scroll, come out. Why? Because whatever you listen to, whatever you watch, you're programming your subconscious mind. It's a deposit. Your subconscious mind does two things. It's a storage, data store. It does data storage. It stores data. So whatever you are feeding it with, by what this live video now, you are feeding your subconscious mind. Trust me. Whatever you are feeding it with, whatever you are listening to, whatever you are watching, whatever you are thinking, you will attract it very soon. So I don't joke with what I watch on Instagram or what I see. If I see, be careful. I don't scroll. I don't even they finish watching. Be careful of men that I don't come out. Or I'm seeing a woman, she went to work, she did this, she did that, they now poison. I don't read such stories. I don't. Be careful. No, to you, you think you are being careful. You think you are being careful. You're not. You're not being careful. You're feeding your subconscious mind. You're wiring yourself. You're programming your subconscious mind with negatives. So, number one job that your subconscious mind does is that it stores data. Then it gives you back the data. It produces it for you. So it gives you back what you are listening to. So what you have been feeding on recently is, domestic violence. Domestic violence, men had before you know it, those are the things that you start attracting to yourself. You start watching or start thinking or start watching where they say, women are terrible. Women, they can kill you. You too, you sit down, watch them. It's true. Women are terrible. Women, before you know it, your life, you will attract a woman that will make your life terrible. I am telling you. Anybody that tells me people hate me, people jealous me, people are always trying to bring me down, I always ask them, what are you watching? What are you thinking of? What are you listening to? Your friends, that's what they discuss every day. Say, be careful, oh, Yoruba Ronu, oh. You don't read Insta blog, you don't tire. Bad news every day. You don't read this lover, you don't faint. Bad news everywhere. That's what you are feeding your mind with. You can't, another one now, you go still can't go watch another Nollywood movie where we say now betrayer. You say, I said it. This word, be careful. Before you know it, people will start critiquing you. People will start dropping negative comments on your page. I'm not joking. The law of attraction controls your life. Whether you believe it or not, whether you like it or not. If you're a Christian, whatsoever things are true, whatsoever things are pure, whatsoever things are good, whatsoever things are, think ye on these things. As a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. This is the reason. If you want to change whatever situation you are going through, change what you are watching, change what you are hearing, change what you are listening to, change the people you are talking to, then change what you are thinking about. You will see it will start showing up in your life. I have helped people. The person I had the session with, she told me today, she said, she was telling me about something. I was like, I like this new you. Before you would she said, Coach, you have helped me. You don't know that you have helped me. I don't panic anymore. I don't even think about such things. When they were telling me, I'm like, well, I told you people, you'll be all right. I was like, if it was this time last year, you'll be panicking. She said, thank you. You have helped me. So, ladies and gentlemen, change your life. sign up for my program, Money Magnet Bootcamp. It's happening in Lagos, Thursday to Sunday. Yes, August 7th to 10th in Lagos. But you can stream live wherever you are in the world. You can also be a part of, we will show you you'll be a part of the class. So you will ask questions, you will talk, you're going to partake in the class. We're going to stream, you're going to stream and all of that. Then also the recording for the masterclass last week Saturday is available today at 100,000 naira or $72. If you're interested, send a DM and make your purchase. So also, if you want to sign up for any of our programs, whether it's therapy, whether it's you want to book a strategy session with me, is 500,000 naira or $358 for 90 minutes. And in that 90 minutes, I am going to help work on your business, whatever your income, whatever you want to. We're going to sit down and create a solution to revolutionize your life in 90 minutes. All right. Thank you so much for joining me, everybody. I appreciate you. I love you. Thank you for always joining. Oh, Kelly is just joining when I'm just leaving, but I'm going to delete this I'm not saving it on Instagram. If you want to watch the replay, the live, if you're just joining, go to my YouTube. It's saved on YouTube at Dear Coach Lara. You're welcome, Fumidari. Thank you for joining today. Thank you, everybody, for joining. So, Fumidari, my people will be in your DM to talk about employing a content creator. I hope they are already in your DM. All right. So thank you, everybody. See you next. I come live every Thursday. And in case you're just joining me for the first time, my name is Lara Kudaisi John Momo, popularly known as Dear Coach Lara. And I help women entrepreneurs 10x their lives and their businesses. All right. If you want to 10x your income in 6 months, in 1 year, trust me, I am the woman for you. So thank you, everybody. I love you too, OJB. Thank you. God bless you guys. Good night. Bye for now. How can we get your book, ma'am? Which one? Becoming a Powerhouse. Stelly, you have their I think it's on the link. Click the link in the bio, but if not, just send a DM. There will be somebody in the DM that will answer you. Send the DM or check the link in the bio. I think there should be a link in the bio. But if not, or Stella, just send me a WhatsApp. You have my WhatsApp now. Send me a WhatsApp message. I'll send you the account details and we'll move on from there. All right. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. YouTube, thank you. Let me log out of YouTube today for the first time. I used to log out on Instagram first. So log out of YouTube. I always enjoy my Thursday